Hey kids, and welcome to another episode of Skyrim Forever, starring IF the Ice Fiendess of the North. Yeah, we've just cleared this entire cave of a Draugr. So we're over in Kynes Grove, I think it is. You know, where there's this whole thing where there was a ghost that was haunting this barrow or whatever. It turned out to be a guy just pretended to be a ghost, used some weird, whatever, magic. I don't even know. Say it's some illusion thing going on. And he was just basically trying to, like, keep the townspeople away because he knew the secret of the tomb. But he needed the claw to open the door to get down here where all the good stuff was. So here we are, and we just killed the boss and all his minions. And we're just collecting some of our spoils. Alright, now we have Rogi Knotbeard and Dirkus, I don't know how to say his name. Alright, but he's with us too, so we have 2 followers. You know, they're okay in a fight. Rogi is not the best in a fight. He drinks a lot and he runs away a lot, but they can both carry any excess stuff that we pick up in this dungeon, so that's about all we care about at this point. Alright. There's the treasure. I don't know if that's the treasure we actually came for, but it's something. Oh, and a hide shield. Not worth that much. I don't know that we'll need that. Oh, look at that. A very nice helmet. And a bow of snow snares. Wow, that's a tongue twister I didn't expect. Oh, Pale Shadow, that's an incredible mod. Oh, and looks like we set off the trap, but we're alright. Yeah, so got some pretty good loot from there. It is, of course, dark and mysterious. Aided more so from the fact that on videos, you know, I don't have the music on. I don't know if you're supposed to turn it off or not. I think, you know, it's a copyright thing, but I think maybe all they do is, you know, you don't make money from that thing, but they won't take your video down, I think. So I could do it if that's true, because not like I'm making any money from this, but I mean, I kind of like this atmosphere, but it is really weird. Sometimes I'll go and play with the music on. I'm like, wow, I forgot how awesome the music in Skyrim is, because I've been playing mostly to make videos for the last few years. I don't play too often otherwise. And here is the treasure. I don't think that guy could have used it, but here we are. We have another word of power. Kynes Peace. Okay, that sounds interesting. Sounds not something you'd use in combat. Maybe calm your enemies or something like that. So let's see if we look up what that is in our shouts. Alright, Kynes Peace. The voice soothes wild beasts. Wow, who lose their desire to fight or flee. Okay, well, this is interesting because if you've watched this series, we have had a problem with the Sky Test mod, which modifies animal behavior to make it like a little more realistic, which means if you find a lone wolf on the road, they're not going to fight you one-on-one. They're going to run. Well, tell your followers that our previous follower to these guys, Stenvar, he liked to chase them to the ends of the earth. So if we could just shout and make that wolf stand in place and not fight or flee, that's actually a step up. So I think we'll probably be using that shout in certain situations, because they still do tend to run. It's not just Stenvar, but it was just those were the situations. I might have even changed that mod and got taken it off at this point. I don't quite remember, because I did play this 3 years ago and recorded all this stuff, and up until episode 16 I had recorded all the voiceovers as well, but I never uploaded it until recently. And now I have some footage that had not even been edited. That's what we're on right now. So we're past the point where I had like made the episodes. So what I've done is chopped up these episodes a little more. You can notice they might be a little shorter. This one I think is just 15-16 minutes. The previous ones were closer to a half hour, but I just realized, well, I could just make it to episode 25, which is where I love to like finish a season of these series, but also either the next episode or the episode after it ended on a really good spot, and a few of the other ones, it just seemed like they fit better as complete, or not complete stories, but like half a story. Like this one, we're just finishing up in this dungeon here, so I thought that worked a little bit better for at least 2 or 3 of the next 5 episodes. So, and yeah, I just like to stretch it out, because at first I had them edited to like I think 3 episodes total, and I'm like, but like one of the endings was really not in a good spot anyway, so I don't know. That's how I did it, and I'm happy with that. And so now I'm doing the voiceovers for all 5 of these episodes. But like I said, I haven't played this actual footage in a few years. That one looks like it's gonna come alive. So sometimes I'm not quite sure where my head was at or what I'm gonna do next, but I've been trying to keep up. And I tend to try to narrate, in the moment, even though I did play this a while ago. So, and just sort of react as I would if I was playing live. But look at how misty. See what I mean about the music, though? It's like completely quiet here. And like normally there would be, maybe some chiller music, but even the chill music's pretty majestic in Skyrim. So in a way I'm missing out, but in another way it just creates a good mood, especially when there's this much fog and stuff around. So where it's like pretty quiet except for the bark of a dog, Alright, well that dog has a name. That's interesting. How you doing? Sloth Hound. A lot of tongue twisters today. Okay. Well, I think should we go into the inn? I'm not quite sure. Let's not. Sometimes, when it's at night, I like to stay at the inn. Just do a little realistic element to the game. I don't like survival mods or anything like that. I really don't like that grind where you have to sleep or you have like something bad happens to you. Because the time scale doesn't really work for that for me in this game. But I do like, if you come to town and it's night, you might stay in the inn, or you might go out hunting in the middle of the night. So that's always a fun alternative. Let's see what we have here. We have a troll, so we want to be pretty careful here. Oh, we froze it in its tracks. See, Rogi doesn't even know that he's got to keep fighting this thing. Rogi is like, he's so wasted all the time. I kind of like that. All right, so that was our bow of soul snares. So that's pretty cool. And our other Tikus just went right past this thing too. So if we get it while it's still glowing purple, we will capture this soul in one of our soul gems, and I think we have just missed. Wow. It looked like we were gonna get it, but I don't see our soul being captured. So man, it was still glowing purple, but maybe that could have been another enchantment I was using. Frost, yeah, I don't think of frost is that color, but I don't even really know. Alright, well that didn't work. Because it only lasts for like 5 seconds, I think, so. You have to like kill it with this same weapon, or you can switch weapons, but you just better do it fast, But, I don't really like to use the bow and arrow in close combat. Alright, so here we are. We just dealt with this stuff here in Kind Grove, and it looks... I always try to get a different angle on the map, and I can never get the one that I was trying to get. Anyway, it looks like we have another quest in this area. It's so hard to see. I don't really play like this anymore with the super dark nights. This was a while ago. Basically any game you see of mine, a lot of it is like I'm trying mods out for the first time. So, I just had this load order with, the typical dark night that everyone loves in Skyrim. But when I'm watching a video, I can't even see what's going on. I mean, I can see these people with torches, but in the wild... Alright, so we're not going to mess with the vigilance.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Alright, well, I don't think we're worshipping too many Daedra in this particular storyline. But that is a theme of like a lot of the series that I'm doing recently. I love doing 1 or 2 Daedra quests and then like having that sort of shape the character. But this was my first series I made, and this character is the Dragonborn. That's what's shaping her series. So we went right in with the main story version. Although I don't think I started. I don't even remember how I started this, but no, I started at the inn in Windhelm. So I did not do the main start, but I did end up fairly early on. Started with the killing of the dragons and the shouts, and went to the Greybeards and all that good stuff. So, all right, so we're like lost. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I'm so bad at like awareness and visualization in this game, I'll be honest. Even back in the day when I played on Xbox 360, I just remember this, like I'd come to a mountain, I wouldn't know where to go. And New Vegas was even worse. Well, New Vegas, you can't, there's more invisible walls in New Vegas, so but that makes it harder in Skyrim, because like you can probably parkour up most stuff, not something that's sheer, but you know, I could find a spot where I could do it probably in Skyrim. Where in Fallout, you really can't, and then you get stuck more easily. So, but yeah, here we are trying to navigate in the dark. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Even in the light, I couldn't do that sometimes. Like I'd get so confused and take a little extra time. Oh, a torch bug. All right. And if you've watched Lucette the Unlucky, you know, she loves to collect the torch bugs because she's an alchemist, and we've leveled her up pretty high. I'm pretty much higher than I've ever been in alchemy, except, you know, I've done the grind just to sell potions, but I'm actually using them in that game, so it's pretty fun. All right, so see what I mean? Like I found the slope, but it was kind of hard in the dark, so it wasn't too difficult though to actually walk up that slope. And now I'm at a waterfall. Like this was not necessarily the best decision to make, but look, we're right there, so not really. See how mysterious the depth is on this map? It's like, oh, we're just like an inch away. Well, more like 2 or 3 inches away. All right, so should we go down or up, guys? And who knows if Rogi and Dekas have even come with us here. All I know is, yeah, we're just going to save and we'll deal with it if we mess up. Now, we can just fast. So this is what we do, you know. We already been there, so let's just fast travel. Oh, and look, our horse Frost, who we left over at our campsite, I guess.
Need something?
I don't know. What are you doing here? I don't even know what this quest is. Someone gave us this quest a while ago. So I guess this guy is involved in the quest.
Now. I can see the camp.
All right. Well, here we are. I was literally just going for the quest marker and not sure exactly what we're doing here. I mean, it's obviously some type of
right back with your reward.
bandit. Oh, it's this guy. This guy. Okay. It's like he's working with the bandits, right?
Need something?
And there's guards, and he's like tricking us. You know, he was down by the road. Oh, help me! I don't know. We're trying to help escort him here or something. But then he like, you know, we're walking into a trap. But so we had just passed him on the road previously, so that's why we got this quest in our log, and we didn't really feel like doing this at the time. So I don't even know where he went. We have to follow him. See, now he's like luring us into this bandit's den. Now what's funny is I did this on another series recently, and somehow those guards ended up dead, and basically my followers took care. I don't even remember what happened. It was chaotic, and then like everyone was dead, and I didn't kill them. All right, so we're just we know what's going on here. Oh, that was just a guard. Oh, so they were just posing as guards. That's what happened. So we were like proactive because, well, it had the quest marker on it. So, you know, sometimes those quest markers are like a cheat. You know, like. We didn't fall for their trick. Although, of course, I've done this quite a few times. Everyone's done this quest, so it's like a little random encounter.
Yes.
So they're not triggered. You know, sometimes maybe the mods might mess up this, or somehow I didn't trigger them into being bandits, but I also didn't get, like, you know, a fine for killing a guard. In fact, I, you know, solved the quest. So I think that was a little glitched or something. Anyway, all right, we're going to head back to Riften to turn in that quest, but we're going to do that next time. Thanks for joining us here on Skyrim Forever.